Yo, what is up, everybody? My name is Cheats for Fun, and today I will be showcasing a rival script called, let's see here, I forgot it already, Saluna. Saluna is a keyless free rival script I found on Script which is a free platform that you can use to find scripts for any game, essentially, on Roblox. This showcases everything such as infinite jump, configuration management, visual customization, player checks, FOV, ESP, triggerbot, spinbot, and aimbot, plus a couple more features. And there are two ways to get this script. One, copy the script. Once. Sorry about that. Once it copies, you should be able to go to your executor. I'm using Solara. Paste it into your thing. Paste it into your executor, and then delete all of the lines above it, or else the script will not work. Sorry, let me turn down the volume of this. This is getting annoying. Alright, so once that is all done, there's a second way you can do it. That, or if you don't have an executor, you can go up to here, get an executor, and then you can go to here, copy it, paste it, join the Discord server, and you should be able to get it. And there are a lot of other ones for other games too that I will be showcasing eventually, but we're just checking out this one. So I already have it attached to my Roblox player, but you would just click that right there. This should pop up when you execute it, and if it doesn't run properly, press F9 and check to the developer console logs, and you should be able to see if anything went wrong. And so this is just basic aimbot stuff configuration. If you've done this, if you know aimbot stuff and stuff like that, just skip this, I guess. But basically, aim offset, you don't really need to worry about that. But if you want to act less blatant, just turn that on, and then you should be able to do that. But I'm not going to be using that because I want it to be blatant, so I can show you. Same with sensitivity and noise. It's just the same as aim and offset. It's just if you want to act less blatant. And with spinbot, you have two bots, spinbot and triggerbot. So basically, all spinbot does is just makes you spin. That's spinbot. And then we have triggerbot, which you can enable him, press E, and it'll auto trigger any gun until the magazine runs out, and it'll reload and keep doing that, which is good if you want to just auto shoot and do no ESPing and stuff like that. You can do the triggerbot chance for it to actually work, actually hit your target, and then as well as the delay to click it, like for snipers. The checks, simple checks, is just god check, admin, alive check. It's toggles if they're alive or not. Team check, if you're doing 2v2s and up, you just enable this, and it should be able to detect who is on your team and who's not. Follow check, you just follow anybody that you check. Verified badge check, I don't exactly know what that does, to be honest. Wall check, I know, is it checks if there's a wall in front of you, and if there's a player behind the wall, it will not auto aim onto it. But if there is, and it's not behind the wall, it will auto aim to it. So, and then advanced checks, you don't really need to worry about these unless you're you want to really boost your experience. And then premium checks, if you have premium Saluna, you just turn this on, and then you should be able to, it'll detect if you have premium. Now, blatant is where we get into the fun stuff. So, say I'm battling this guy here. I look at his actual name, then I go over here, and I have to find him. I press on him, and then I go to target ESP. It colors him red, and it highlights him yellow. That works behind walls and everything, so I might be able to see him if I look around. Maybe not, but it just does that. As well as auto teleport, and you can teleport to the player, like right here. I just teleported to him. And then, yeah, and then you can just refresh all of these. Lighting, you don't really need to worry about. It's just if you want to make your game brighter. or if you want to change the time of day. As well as enable rainbow mode, which it hurts the eyes, but you do you. Player, there's a couple features here. I believe there's 4. Yep. Infinite jump. You can just press the spacebar multiple times and it'll jump you like you're on the ground. Walk speed, you probably get what that is, but I can change my walk speed to whatever I want. I'll set it at 29 or around 30. No clip, self-explanatory. You just no clip through items. As well as flying. The controls are down here. You can look at them if you want. Pause the video and look at them. Visuals, FOV key, so you can enable that, and then you can press R to enable the FOV. And you can change the thickness of the ring around it, as well as the opacity of it. Opacity? However you say that, I don't know. I set it at 1, and then you can change the color and make it filled, which I do not like to do, but up to you. Smart ESP, it checks if there's someone dead or alive. You can enable the ESP key. I mean, you can turn on the boxes around people. You can fill in the boxes, transparent. You can make the name appear above them. You can change the font and size of the name above them. It shows their actual name, not their display name. Change the font to whatever you want. You can change the outline of the name to whatever you want. Magnitude, it just shows like how far away they are. Health, it self-explanatory, as well as tracer. From the central point of your screen to wherever the players are, it'll show you where they are. And then you can change the thickness of the box as well as the color of it. Here, same thing. I like to set them to red. Rainbow visuals are also cool. And then just the settings, you can change your theme to whatever you want. I like amethyst or rose are my favorites. And then the minimize key, you can change it to whatever key you want. I'll press it at 1, or I put it at back quote. But it starts you on the right shift button underneath the enter key. You have to change that unless you like it there. But anyways, I'm going to configure the aimbot and wait for someone to challenge me. And then I can enable off after kill, where it turns the ESP off after you kill somebody. I'll turn the aimbot off for now until somebody joins me. If they ever do. Oh, there's someone. Never mind. But yeah, and then you can remove all of the elements of the ESP, which is also in the visuals. So yeah, there's that. And things like that. So yeah, it just disables it. But yeah. So if at any point I can get into a match, that would be nice. I don't actually know what I did. I think I just cleared it permanently. And whatever. I need to wait. Someone challenge me. Oh, I cannot spell. Damn it. Well, I'll keep showing you features of the script until someone comes after me. There we are. Oh, Lord. Never mind. Again. So yeah, there's all these different things you can change it to. Toggle transparency. I like to have it transparent, but you can do it. Warnings and notifications, turn those off unless you want to be lagged. And then there are the visuals, stuff like that. I mean, there's really not much to discuss here. I mean, I guess we could go through these advanced checks. So with the FOV check, I can expand the radius of the FOV circle, as well as the magnitude. It doesn't really matter though. transparency, you can check if an item is transparent or opaque. And with that, you can just see. Okay, so there's someone here. I will go over here and Riz attack 43, quite the name. Anyway, I'll go to here, I'll go up, and then I'll try and find his name. There it is. Okay. So now, with that, Aimbot is enabled. And now, I think I messed up the script when I cleared all. Or something like that, I'm not sure. I don't even know at this point. Yeah, I think I messed it up when I cleared it. So, I'll show you right now. I will make sure that it's attached. Sorry about that. I don't know what I did, but I did something to mess it up. Anyway, there we go. Load the script. Sit in the 1v1 while we wait. I'll enable blatant and target ESP. We'll just turn all the visuals on basically. Nobody wants to fight me. What is up with this? Oh. I guess we'll go here. 2v2. Why not? Okay, and now I have to go to the checks and enable team check. I'll turn my aimbot on. It doesn't really work with 2v2s. Sometimes it does, but most of the times just stick to 1v1s. Especially when you're playing against people like this. Alright, so I guess we'll just target one person right now. So this dude seems to have a 20 win streak, so we need to end that. Cower in fear. So we're just gonna end this dude's 20 win streak without ESP. Well, only ESP for the one guy. Oh wait, he toggled too. That's nice. Yeah. Alright. Flying time, I guess. But this is essentially the whole thing. There's nothing too crazy about this other than the fact that somehow they're still killing me. Because my stupid teammate left. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Dang it. I lost. Whatever. It's fine. 2v1s do not work. From what we've seen. I'll try and find a 1v1 and show you guys. Actually, I'm going to just end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.